The average teenager spends nearly 5 hours a day on social media. That's not just screen time, that's identity time, social time, brain development time. And for today's teens, platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat aren't just apps, they are a stage where adolescence happens. Adolescence is already a time of heightened sensitivity to social approval. The teenage brain is still developing, especially in the prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for impulse control and long-term thinking. But the reward system, that's fully active. Every like, every comment, every new follower, they trigger small bursts of dopamine, the same neurotransmitter linked to pleasure and reward. Social media platforms are engineered to maximize this feedback loop. Infinite scrolling, push notifications, algorithmically curated feeds. For teens whose brains are more sensitive to peer evaluation, this creates a powerful cycle: post, wait, check, repeat. And when validation doesn't come, the silence can feel defeating. On platforms like Instagram and TikTok, teens are exposed to a non-stop stream of curated perfection: filtered skin, edited bodies, highlight reels of other people's lives. Research shows that repeated exposure to idealized images can increase body dissatisfaction, particularly among teenage girls. But it's not just about appearance, it's about lifestyle. Who's at the party? Who's on vacation? Who's in a relationship? Social media turns everyday life into a public competition, and the scoreboard is visible: views, likes, shares. When adolescence already feels like a constant comparison game, social media magnifies it. Before social media, school drama mostly ended at 3 p.m. Now it follows teens home. Group chats buzz all night, streaks must be maintained, messages demand immediate responses. Fear of missing out, FOMO, is no longer occasional, it's constant. Late night scrolling also disrupts sleep. Blue light suppresses melatonin, delaying rest, and chronic sleep deprivation is strongly linked to anxiety and depression in adolescents. Studies over the past decade have found correlations between rising teen mental health concerns and increased social media use. While it's not the sole cause, it's part of a complex ecosystem reshaping teenage life. Bullying used to be limited by space and time, now it's permanent and public. A single embarrassing post can be screenshotted, shared, and archived forever. Online anonymity lowers inhibition, making cruelty easier. For teenagers still forming their identities, this can be devastating. Adolescence is when you experiment with who you are, but on social media, every version of you leaves a digital footprint. Social media didn't invent teenage insecurity, but it industrialized it. It didn't create a need for belonging, but it quantified it. For today's teens, growing up means navigating a world where identity is both personal and performative. The real question is whether social media is good or bad. It's whether we can teach teenagers to use these platforms rather than letting the platforms use them. Because adolescence has always been complicated, now it's just connected.